So, hey guys, sorry for the late update, but yeah, today I'm gonna do a doodle sketchbook story time where I'm gonna draw or doodle, as you can see, and you're gonna hear me of my life, which actually happened, obviously. But what I want to tell is if you don't want to hear me blabber and just want to see like an ASMR of the whole doodle, you can just mute the video in YouTube on YouTube. And yeah, and the inspiration for this video has come from Emily Artful, who has done something similar, quite similar to this, which is called Sketchbook Story Time. I'll put the links in the description box down below. Anyways, let's get started. So basically today I'm going to tell you about the experiences and the journey of my art, the art journey of me. So it all started when I was in 8th grade, I guess. Right now I'm in 10th grade. I finished it because I live in India. Our studies get over at March, April timing. So what the thing is, in 8th standard, actually I had nothing in particular to do. I was just finishing my studies. I used to go for singing classes, art classes, and I actually used to not go to much art classes back then. Oh yeah, I used to go to singing classes and Bharatanatyam or dance classes. So while going to such classes, one day my sister comes. One fine day, my sister comes. I guess it was like in the end of 8th or in the mid eighth grade, something like in September October time. um, I got one. She came to me and she's like, "Oh, sis, I just watched a video. It's called Debbie Arts, and she showed how to draw for seasonal outfits or something like that." That's what she told. I was like, "Oh, okay," and that's how I got hooked onto drawing. Pretty simple, yeah. I mean, my sister can't even draw, but she was the one who introduced me to drawing, what I am right now. So she keeps telling me, if you become an artist by accident or by purpose in the future, don't forget on an interview that I was the one who reminded you of art when you forgot about it and went into other co-curricular activities. And I'm like, yes, I'll do that. So basically, she was the one who made me interested in it. In the first part of my life, where I felt I could, like, it was the first, the feeling of like you belonged somewhere type stuff. I felt like art was the place I was supposed to be in. At least that's what I'm feeling right now. I don't know what I was feeling back then. But let's say art was introduced into my life because of my sister. I give her the full credit of introducing such beautiful things to my life. Because right now, like literally anything, I'm best in art compared to anything else. It's not like my studies suck or something. I'm good in studies, touch wood. So I can't tell anything in particular, but she introduced me to drawing and the world of art, to be exact. And I appreciate it because without her, you wouldn't have seen these doodles, nor would I have existed in the art industry. So I have to give her the whole credit. Anyways, my art has improved a lot since when I was in 8th grade, because when I was in 8th grade, my drawings looked like zombies. No offense though, nowadays it's very difficult to draw zombies for me because they are zombies. Because the last time I drew zombies, as I told you, in 8th grade, it was by fluke that I drew zombies. Right now, I have to use full detail, look at a picture, and draw how a zombie looks. But that time, all I drew was zombies. So you get the flow of what I mean. I was not that good in drawing, not at all. It was a long journey, but I still had a lot of support from my parents, my friends, and all that. Everyone keeps telling that. I wouldn't have done it without my friends, my parents. I used to lie back then to my mom. I used to see a lot of Draw My Lives, which I'm not interested in anymore much. But that time, my mom used to keep on checking on me because, phones were like a taboo back then and now too, because parents hate the phones the most. They're like, it'll spoil your eyes and all that, and I already have glasses, so who would want their child to spoil their eyesight even more, right? So I used to keep on telling her, like, she used to keep on asking me, what are you doing? And I used to keep telling her, oh, I'm just watching how to draw. Well, technically I wasn't lying, because I was actually watching how to draw by Draw My Life, right? But yeah, that's when I actually truly felt that these people are something like me. Because but most of the artists I know loved drawing from when they were kids, like Emily Richu, Emily Artful. All the people I know who like drawing and who can draw are people who used to draw from the time they were born. But I got interested in art very much later on, which is kind of upsetting for me. Because but there is something new always. Like, everything has a first, right? Maybe I'm one of the people who started drawing when they were 8. I mean, when they were 12, 13, yeah, something. So in 2 years my art has progressed nicely. The main reason my friends like my art is because I don't copy, or so they say, because I can copy really well too. Touch wood. I wouldn't say that's a good trait, but sometimes that is a good trait. But yeah, that's off topic right now. So what I wanted to tell is, you don't have to, be someone or something great always, because art is something which comes into your blood, not because of hereditary or genes. It's something which has to flow within you even without those, because it's you, or something which makes you you. It is something special. It's something one in a million has. Everyone in the art industry is someone special. No one is the same. Even the people who copy have a different trait. Even the people who can imitate and make anything look the same as what is it was. Like, suppose you show this picture to someone and they can exactly copy it. That means they have a good trait of copying. They could put it into a good use. Who knows, right? We can't accuse them. So that's what I've been thinking. Oh, that was kind of emotional, wasn't it? Now, let's get back. So, what I mean to say is, um, I won a prize accidentally, or that's what I think. It's not like I don't think that I'm worthy of it or something. I think I'm worthy of it, but I was just so disappointed in the prize I got. So let's move on to the second prize, because today we don't have the time for me to tell the whole story about my first prize. So the second prize, what happened is, it was in the open. It was like an amphitheater. So it had a big open space. There were mosquitoes all over, and it was in the evening, because this had more students and participants compared to the last time. The last time, you won't know what happened because I haven't told about it, but that is going to be in the next video, so keep watching. So as I told you, this had a bigger space, and I started drawing. I drew it, completed it. I had my markers this time, and last time I didn't have any markers, so I just used watercolor. But this time, because I had markers, I everything I watercolored looked a little blank, so I wanted to add some life using some sketch pens or markers. But the thing is, I didn't have much shades of green. I'm gonna put the photo here. Some people might think, what the hell did she even draw? It looks so bad. But I'm gonna tell, well, all I'm gonna say is sorry to disappoint you. So what happened is, I completed the drawing, and as you can see, I took, like, we had 2 hours to draw, and I took 1.5 hour or something to just draw it with pencil and pen. I had so less time to use like the coloring, markers, and all that stuff. I was so frustrated on myself that I put too much detail and all that, but turns out they still liked my drawing, even though I think it is bad, because I kind of knew that I'm going to go get the prize, because let's say all the drawings I saw of the elder boys and girls, because I was in the elder boys and girls category, they all had, non conceptual drawings. We were talking about sustainable development there, but they drew a Buddha. What the hell do you even mean by that? Like a Buddha? For what? To just worship him or something? You think all our problems will get solved if we just worship a god? Well, we are living in the 21st century. Get your brain straight, man. I mean, we have to go back to our roots, but that doesn't mean we just put all our hope and all our pressure onto the gods, right? I'm like, okay, that's okay. It's your wish. Just draw it. I won't comment on anyone. Let's move on. I finished the drawing. My mom, my father, they came, rushed to me. They took pictures, clicked so many. My mom was like, "It's good. Don't need to worry." And my dad was like, "I'm full," and he was like, "I know how to take photos, so let me take them, not you," and all that. And my sister was like, "You draw so good. How come I can't draw?" And all of that stuff. Then we went shopping because they were supposed to decide for the results, and after the results were decided, we came like 5 minutes before the result time or something. um, but we came. There was a fashion show. I eagerly watched the whole fashion show, and they announced the results. And tell you what, I got a lot of prizes for this one. You know, touch wood. So what happened is they called me onto the stage. I got the first prize, and I was the most eldest out of everyone compared. Like, my category for the drawing was sustainable development, and I belonged to the age group of 14 to 16. So I was obviously the eldest, and we had three winners in our eldest cast side, or the category, obviously, and there was a consolation prize. They were like a few words, and they told few words. I was disappointed because they were in the same age of mine. I thought they will blow it up and tell beautiful words, but they didn't. They just like, thank you, and they went down. I'm like, wait, we drew on sustainable development and you're not going to speak about it? So I spoke a lot about sustainable development, and to be true, I'm impressed on myself because the first time I actually spoke something, it was not good. I was just blabbering the same thing again and again. I was repeating myself. I don't know how the whole school listened to my crap. This time I gave a good speech and everyone clapped at me, and my father comes, yanks the mic out of my hand, and he's like, he didn't actually yank the mic out, but he actually told the announcers and the host that she actually won the prize last year too, in the same mall for the same competition. I was like so embarrassed. I'm like, the next time they know about it, they won't give me a prize, dad, is what I should have said him. But I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. I joined into his words. I guess I didn't have that much of IQ back then. But yeah, I was kind of embarrassed, but then we all had a good laugh about it. I even told my father the bitter truth about it yet, but yeah, that's what happened. Anyways, that's the story about my prize, about how I got embarrassed by my father, and see you in the next video. Bye.